Los Angeles, a city known for its glitz and glamour, was reminded of the powerful forces that lie beneath its surface on a seemingly ordinary Monday afternoon. A magnitude 4.4 earthquake rattled the region, sending shockwaves through the heart of the city. But this was no ordinary tremor. It struck on one of Southern California's most potentially destructive fault systems, the Puente Hills Thrust Fault. This system, lurking ominously beneath the city, has the potential to unleash a magnitude 7.5 earthquake, a seismic event that could devastate the densely populated areas of LA and Orange counties. Such an earthquake could result in a catastrophic loss of life, with estimates ranging from 3,000 to 18,000 fatalities, and an economic impact of up to $252 billion, potentially the costliest disaster in U.S. history. Seismologist Lucy Jones from Caltech sounded the alarm, emphasizing that the Puente Hills Thrust Fault System is actually our most dangerous fault. Unlike the San Andreas Fault, which is notorious for its frequent activity, the Puente Hills Fault lies dormant for thousands of years between major quakes. But when it does rupture, the consequences could be far more severe for Los Angeles. Monday's quake was centered in the east side neighborhood of El Sereno, just beneath the intersection of Huntington Drive and Collis Avenue. It was the latest in a series of small tremors in the area, following two earlier quakes in June. While these events were minor, they serve as a stark reminder of the seismic threat that looms over the region. James Dolan, a USC Earth Sciences professor, pointed out that these small earthquakes are clustered closely in three dimensions, just beneath the main Puente Hills thrust plane. While they don't necessarily signal an impending large quake, they highlight the need for preparedness. Dolan stressed that Angelenos must take action now to secure their homes and workplaces, urging them to fasten bookshelves to walls and stock up on essentials like water. Despite the relatively mild shaking, Monday's quake caused minor disruptions across the city. In Pasadena, a water pipe burst at City Hall, and an employee was briefly trapped in an elevator. At a local auto body shop near the epicenter, employees described the quake as hitting like a truck, with products falling off shelves and workers rushing outside for safety. The quake was felt across a broad swath of the LA basin, with reports of shaking from downtown Los Angeles to San Diego and Ventura. In the Los Feliz East Hollywood area, car alarms blared, candles were knocked over, and windows rattled. But for many, the most unsettling aspect was the realization that this could be a precursor to the big one. As the city took stock of the day's events, the message from experts was clear. This is a wake-up call. Los Angeles must continue its efforts to retrofit vulnerable buildings, particularly those with flimsy first stories and non-ductile concrete structures. The Puente Hills Thrust Fault may be dormant now, but when it awakens, the consequences could be catastrophic.